Hello and welcome to this video and to technically our last trip in London because we leave next week. Excuse the washing machine as always, that doesn't change. So yeah, me and Pete are moving out of London next week, which when I say it like that feels very, very strange. But there's going to be a whole moving video for you probably next week, which I started filming yesterday in fact. But today, the importance of today is that we're going to a gig. We're going to go and see George Ezra and a few other people in Finsbury Park, which should be a lot of fun. It is going to be a warm day, I believe, so we need to make sure that we pack all the sun cream and the sunglasses and all of that kind of stuff. But it should be fun, and unlike the Red Hot Chili Peppers, which I'll link that video up above for you, it's a Finsbury Park, so it's very easy to get home, which is a bonus. The actual event has quite a few people in it. Was it like 6, Pete, or was it more than that? And starts at about midday, but we've decided that we're going to go... 7. But we're going to go a bit later, so about 3 probably, and catch the last 4 people / bands, just because we do have things to do. As you can see, we are in the midst, there's Pete, of packing, and need to do a bit more of that this morning before we go. So that's our plan. So I don't expect this to be a particularly long video, because like again the Red Hot Chili Peppers gig, ooh, that's a weird piece of hair. I don't intend on taking my camera just because the bag's too small and things like that, so any clips from there will come from Pete's phone, and he's really happy about being my cameraman today. Let's actually do something kind of useful with the morning. We need to go and sign the agreement of our rental property and our storage and stuff, so we need to go and do that first.
Did you know we planted 1,438 trees now?
What endpoint?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. In lots of different countries. It's quite interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where have you got the most trees?
I don't know, because I've got like, you click on a tree, so you click on that one, that one's gone. 3 trees have gone to Mozambique there.
Lucky Mozambique.
3 trees have gone to Kenya there. Yeah, they're all over the place.
There you go. That has nothing to do with packing or gigs, including George Ezra. So there we go. Fun fact.
That tree's much bigger.
Oh, shh. Fun fact. George Ezra, the song All My Love was mine and Pete's first dance at our wedding about a month ago. 6 weeks ago, in fact, he told me. I'm very excited. I doubt he's going to play it though, because it is an album track, but we can hope. So we've signed our tenancy agreement, I think. That's all sorted now, so we might have somewhere to live when we move, so that's a bonus. And now we're having a jack potato and tuna and stuff, so that, you know, it's like a half dinner now and then a half dinner at the gig, because who knows what the food options are going to be like there. And we also need to eat things out of our freezer and our cupboards, and we had the means to make a jack potato.
You also didn't realise all the amenities that came with the flat, did you?
No. We'll go over that when we go in the moving vlog. We won't do that in a George Ezra vlog. So,
sure.
You know, suspense for you right there. Right, so time to grate cheese, because we don't have a dining table, and, you know, Pete makes a mess with that. And then eat my food. I think we might have lucked out with the weather. It did say it was going to be like 32 degrees and glaring sunshine, but it's looking like there's quite a bit of cloud cover going on. And yes, I am still massively obsessed by the weather. It's my prerogative as a British person, I've decided. But we need to start thinking about putting on some sun cream and then heading out. And I need to find the bag that I want to take out of the boxes. I think it's in that one. You should know it goes. I have no best friends without you. I gotta go with the feeling. 'Cause if I go, then I can't come back. You said you don't get cold. Liar. Now I'ma set your house on fire. My dears again. It's no sure shot, but she likes all my favorites. I know I shouldn't, but I'd like to spend more time with her.
first fucking dance.
So obviously, I'm not at a George Ezra gig, nor am I in the flat that I was at the beginning of this video, because we have now moved to Sheffield. Those videos are coming up. The moving out and moving in videos are coming up next week, but I realised I never came in to close the vlog because the Sunday that we saw it was literally like 4 days before we left, so time and stress levels and things like that were quite high at that point, so finishing this vlog was not my first priority. But I really enjoyed that gig. It was a warm day, very warm day, but we managed to find this little like part of Finsbury Park that didn't have as many people. Like, there were thousands of people at that gig, like everywhere was covered. But for some reason in the section that we were in, and certainly right at the end of the section that we were in, because you did have to walk a bit of a distance to get out of that little pen, there wasn't as many people, and the people around us were really nice as well. So we had space to not feel really close and sticky with people in that heat, which was nice. I enjoyed the support. It's not really a support, really, is it? George Ezra was just the headliner of that sort of day festival. I'd never heard of Mimi Webb, but then turned out I knew some of her songs and I really enjoyed her performance. Holly Humberstone had a bit of an issue with her guitar and the heat, which was something I don't think she was really prepared for. I think, although she's a really good musician, I think she needs to work on her on stage presence and stuff, certainly if things like that go wrong, because all she just kept saying was, "Oh, I'm really sorry guys, this is awkward guys," rather than just, I think if it was, say, George Ezra, I think he just would have gone into an anecdote and just talked to the crowd while it was happening. And then I like Blossoms, I've always liked Blossoms, so it was fun to jig around to that. And then the main man, George Ezra, was just great. There's something about his music that always makes me happy anyway, so then seeing it live with like-minded people who were all there pretty much to see him and also found his music the same uplifting way that I do, was really fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. And he did play our first dance song, so where you see in the video where you go from like to the portrait videos, that was because we'd been talking to some people next to us about getting married recently and honeymoons and things like that, and we'd literally just finished that conversation when he started playing our first dance song. So we said, "Oh, it's our first dance." He basically grabbed Pete's phone out of his hand to film it and made us try and do some of our dance, which was a bit awkward but fun anyway. So was very shocked that he did that song anyway, because it's an album track. Not many people, unless they listen to a lot of George Ezra, know it. Certainly the people in our wedding weren't really too aware of that song, so it was a special moment to have that been played about 6 weeks after our wedding. We're now about 2 months in, which is a bit scary. So yeah, was just a really enjoyable evening and day and stuff like that, and completely took us out of the stress of moving for that time period. We had an amazing grilled cheese sandwich, although Pete did have to queue for a very long time to get them, but they were very good. And yeah, just a very nice evening in the sun, and then super easy to get home, which was nice. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you fancy it, please go ahead and subscribe. As I say, the next videos are us moving out of London and then moving into Sheffield, and then from there it's just further adventures. So if that's something you're interested in, please do go ahead and click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.